Welcome to Siboga TV News Brief. Russia has warned Ecowas against military intervention in Niger. Russia has said that any military intervention in Niger conflict could bring disability in the Sahel region as a whole. Russia does not formally back the coup. The Ecowas said it could assemble a standby military force to take on Niger military so that they can bring back the democratic elected president into power and go back to the military barracks. The United States of America, which backs effort to restore despot leader Mohamed Banzou, says that its Wagner missionaries group is taking advantage of the instability. On Friday, coup supporters, some waving Russia flags, protested at a French military base near the capital, some chanting "Down with France, down with Ecowas." Both France and the USA operates military base in Niger, and they have been used to launch operations against jihadist group in the wider region. Military officials from ECOWAS countries are reportedly set to meet on Saturday to draft plans for military intervention. The bloc has said that diplomatic way remain the main solution to the crisis, but if it can't bear fruits, then use of military forces could be needed as a last resort. The US has not expressly backed military action, but has called on the junta to step aside and allow restoration of the country's democratic constitution. President Ruto has also said that the AU will support ECOWAS military intervention if it is a must to do so. Please listen to President William Samoei Ruto what he had to say about the coup.
We broke away and we broke the chains of colonialism in our continent. And we broke the chains of colonialism because they were imposed on us without our will, without our wish. They were undemocratic. They were not participatory. They were against the majority will of the people of our continents, whether it is the Portuguese here in Mozambique or the British in Kenya. These were wills that were imposed on our people without their consent. Our position is that undemocratic, unconstitutional imposition of the will of any government of whatever nature on the people without their consent is wrong, the same way colonialism was wrong. And that Africa can only proceed into the future if we allow the people of our countries and of our continent to determine their destiny and to choose their leaders in democratic means, using democratic means. The way you do here in Mozambique, and the way we do in Kenya, and the way it is done in many parts of our continent. And therefore, as a union, in the Africa Union, we are against any undemocratic removal of any government. Coups are not a panacea. They are not a solution to the challenges that we have as a continent. They are as undemocratic as the colonial masters. And we are taking a very firm position as nations, as the Africa Union. Any undemocratic removal of any government immediately earns the expulsion from the Africa Union. They cease to be members of the Africa Union. And as I said, Ecowas, which is part of the building blocks of the Africa Union, is handling the case, for example, in Niger. IGAD is handling the case in Sudan, because we believe that we should be able to provide a solution as leaders in this continent on matters that concern all our countries. We are all informed that today there is a meeting of Ecowas, for example, to deliberate on the coup in Niger. Our position is that President Bazoum should be reinstated as the democratically elected president of Niger, and whatever interventions ECOWAS will agree on will have the support of those of us in the Africa Union, so that we can put a stop to the slide to undemocratic government in our continent.
What is your take about military coup in Africa? Do you support it? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like and share our videos.